Welcome back to Beginner Adult Hockey. Today, just quickly, I wanted to follow up to my video last week because I had a couple of messages about it. So last week we did shots on goal, what constitutes a shot on goal and what doesn't constitute a shot on goal. If you missed that video, I'm going to post a link to that above, one of these places. But one of the things that came from that is, why is a shot on goal important? As players, especially in rec league hockey, a lot of times they don't even keep track of shots on goal. But one of the reasons it's so important is because it's important to goalies, because that's one of their main statistics that they keep track of when they're out playing. So what is a save percentage, which comes from a shot on goal? So I wrote this down. I hope you could read my handwriting. Maybe. So a save percentage is a save, so the number of saves a goalie makes divided by the shots on goal. So what that means, say they have 15 saves in a game, right? And there were 30 shots on goal. That's actually pretty bad. That's not great. So that means they let in 15 goals, right? That means that the score is 15. So if something's a shot on goal, means that it will have gone in or it did go in. So that means that they had 30 shots on goal for the whole game and 15 of them went in, 15 of them were saved. So that means their save percentage is 50%, or 0.500. If you watch baseball, you understand these kinds of little things as well. So just so you know, even in recreational hockey, a lot of times they don't keep track of shots on goal, and therefore, how does the goalie know their save percentage? First of all, if you have a league run by a goalie, which I certainly have been in, then they do keep tracks of shot on goal. That is very important because then they know their save percentage. But second of all, goalies a lot of times will keep track of it themselves. So in their head, they know this was a shot on goal, this was a shot on goal, this is a shot on goal. It's probably not 100% accurate because, right, if they save something but maybe it was outside the net a little bit, technically it's not a shot on goal, but they're probably still going to count that. But say they had 30 shots on goal and they saved 28 of them, right? I'm not going to do that math, but that means that their shot percentage is somewhere around, I don't know, 90%, 92, 93%, something like that, which is a pretty good save percentage. They say in the NHL, anything below like 0.92 is not very good, but around 0.900 will be maybe around the NHL, something like that. So just think about those numbers and why it's so important to goalies, because they don't have as many statistics to keep track of as players do, because they don't shoot at the goal. They don't, get well, they sometimes get penalties, but they don't get as many statistics as we all get, assists, things like that. So this is very important to goalies, and I guarantee you next time you go up to a goalie, ask them what their save percentage is, and they're probably going to know. Another thing that they like to keep track of is their, what is this called? Average goals against. So what this means is, say in one game they had 30 goals against, but they have let's say they have a 0.6% save percentage, right? Whereas another goalie has a 0.95 save percentage, but that one has an average of 3 goals against. That's going to very significantly change this. It's not just about percentage, because if you only see 3 shots every single game, there's a chance you're going to be able to save more of those shots. So if a goalie is keeping track of their save percentage, a lot of times they like to keep track of their average goals against, or GAA, as well. So those are important things to know, especially if you're friends with a goalie or you want to strike up conversation with a goalie, because they love talking about this kind of stuff. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this or any other videos you want to see coming up. Thanks.